Hello, and welcome back to Daily English Talk.
Hey everyone! We're so excited to see you here today.
I'm Willie. On this channel, we help you learn real, natural English through conversations.
I'm Tom. If you're new here, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel.
Today, we've got something really special for you, a complete step-by-step guide to planning the perfect trip. Whether you're planning your first big adventure or you're a seasoned traveler who wants to improve your English, this episode is packed with useful vocabulary and real-world phrases.
And trust me, we've made every mistake in the book, so we're going to help you avoid them.
Oh, yes. From booking disasters to packing fails, we've been there. But we've also planned some incredible trips, and we want to share exactly how we do it.
We're going to walk through every single step, from choosing your destination all the way to actually enjoying your trip. 8 complete steps with tons of practical English along the way.
Let's get started. So, Tom, you just got back from planning that big trip to Japan, right? How did that go?
Oh, it was brilliant. But the planning process was intense. I spent weeks researching everything.
That sounds like you. You're such a planner. I bet you had color-coded spreadsheets and everything.
Hey, organization is important. But seriously, I started by figuring out what I wanted to see. Temples, mountains, cities, food.
Did you decide on the season first or the activities?
Good question. I actually started with the season because I wanted to see the cherry blossoms. So, I knew it had to be late March or early April.
Ooh, smart. That's such a specific thing. So the timing drove everything else?
Exactly. Once I knew when, I could start looking at flights and accommodation. And let me tell you, booking during cherry blossom season? Not cheap.
Oh no. I bet it's peak tourist season.
Absolutely. Hotels were ridiculously expensive. I ended up booking an Airbnb apartment outside the city center to save money.
Was it worth the compromise?
Definitely. It was near a train station, so getting around was easy. Plus, having a kitchen meant I could make breakfast instead of eating out every meal.
See, that's smart planning right there. I'm more of a figure-it-out-as-I-go kind of person.
I know. You just book a flight and wing the rest.
Hey, it works for me. I like spontaneity. But I will admit, sometimes I wish I planned a bit more. Like when I showed up in Barcelona and every hostel was fully booked.
What did you do?
I ended up sleeping in a 24-hour cafe for a few hours until I found a room. Not my finest moment.
That's exactly why planning matters.
Okay, you've convinced me. Let's teach everyone how to plan properly, with all the English vocabulary they need.
All right, before we jump into the steps, let's talk about some key grammar patterns you'll use when planning trips.
First up, future tenses. When you're talking about travel plans, you'll use several different future forms.
Right. If you have a definite plan, like a booked flight, you use going to or present continuous. I'm going to visit Vietnam in May. We're flying to Bangkok next week.
But if you're just thinking about possibilities, you use might, could, or thinking about. I might go to Italy this summer. We're thinking about visiting Spain.
And for general decisions made at the moment of speaking, use will. I'll check the prices later. We'll figure it out when we get there.
You'll also use questions with should and would all the time. Should we book a hotel or an Airbnb? Would it be better to fly or take the train?
The next step 1 is the most exciting part. Choosing your destination.
This is where the dream begins. You need to decide where you want to go.
The key phrase here is, I want to go to, or I'm thinking about visiting.
I want to go to a beach, or I'm thinking about visiting a big city.
Now, when choosing a destination, you need to consider what type of experience you're after. Are you a beach person or a mountain person?
Okay, so I'm totally a beach person. Give me sunshine, sand, and ocean waves. Last year I went to Bali, and oh my gosh, it was paradise.
See, I'm the opposite. I prefer mountains and hiking. I love fresh air, scenic views, nature.
You just don't like getting sandy.
Sand gets everywhere. It's annoying.
But seriously, you also need to think about whether you want historical sites or modern cities.
Like, do you want to explore ancient ruins and museums? Or do you want skyscrapers, shopping, and nightlife?
Ooh, or both. Like Rome has incredible history and amazing food and fashion.
True. Another factor is the atmosphere. Do you want quiet and peaceful, or lively and energetic?
I'm looking for somewhere quiet to relax versus I want a city that never sleeps.
I once went to a tiny village in the Scottish Highlands. No cars, barely any people, just sheep and mountains.
Was it too quiet?
It was perfect. I read books, went hiking, and just disconnected from everything. Best week of my life.
Aw, that sounds lovely. For me, I need a bit more action. I love street markets, live music, meeting locals.
So the key vocabulary here, beach destination. I'm going to a beach destination like Thailand. Mountain getaway. We're planning a mountain getaway in Switzerland. Big city. I prefer big cities with lots to do. Historical sites. I want to visit historical sites like ancient temples. Modern city. Dubai is such a modern city with incredible architecture.
And this step is crucial because it shapes everything else. Your budget, your packing, your activities, everything.
Absolutely. Choose wisely.
Step 2. Decide when to go.
This is all about timing. You need to choose the season and consider weather conditions.
Are you a summer person or a winter person? Do you want hot weather or snow?
Key vocabulary. Peak season, the busiest, most expensive time. Off-season, the quieter, cheaper time. Shoulder season, the time between peak and off-season, often the best balance.
I love traveling during shoulder season. You get decent weather, fewer crowds, and better prices.
Same. I went to Portugal in October, still warm enough for the beach, but way fewer tourists than summer.
Did you save money?
Loads! Hotels were like half the price they were in August.
Another important phrase, tourist season. This is when tons of people visit a place.
I want to avoid tourist season because it's too crowded. Or, we're going during tourist season, so we booked everything early.
I made the mistake of going to Paris in August once. Everyone said, "Oh, Parisians leave the city in August. It'll be empty."
And?
It was packed with tourists. The Eiffel Tower line was insane. I waited 2 hours.
That's a classic mistake.
Lesson learned. Now I research the best months before I book anything.
You should also consider weather conditions. Some places have rainy seasons, hurricane seasons, extreme heat.
I don't want to go during the rainy season. Or, we're avoiding the summer heat by going in spring.
And some destinations are only accessible certain times of year. Like, you can't see the northern lights in summer.
Ooh, I want to see the northern lights so badly.
You should. Iceland in winter. It's magical.
That's going on my bucket list.
Key phrase, bucket list. The list of things you want to do before you die.
Seeing the northern lights is on my bucket list. Or, this trip will check off a major bucket list item.
So to summarize step 2, think about seasons, weather, crowds, and prices. Timing can make or break your trip.
Step 3 is really important. Set your budget.
You need to figure out how much money you're willing to spend.
The key phrase is, my budget is, or I'm working with a budget of.
My budget is $2,000 for the whole trip. Or, we're working with a tight budget.
A tight budget means you don't have much money to spend. You need to be careful with expenses.
On the flip side, if you have a flexible budget, you can spend more freely.
We have a flexible budget, so we can splurge on nice hotels. Or, our budget is tight, so we're staying in hostels.
Another useful word, splurge. This means to spend a lot of money on something special.
Let's splurge on one fancy dinner. Or, I'm splurging on a first-class flight for my birthday.
I'm usually pretty budget conscious, but when I went to Japan, I splurged on a traditional ryokan, a Japanese inn.
Was it worth it?
Oh my gosh, yes. Tatami floors, futon beds, kaiseki dinner, onsen bath. It was incredible. Expensive, but totally worth it.
See, that's a smart splurge. You saved money elsewhere and treated yourself to something special.
Exactly. Balance is key.
Your budget affects everything. Accommodation, hotel, hostel, or Airbnb. Food, fancy restaurants or street food. Transportation, taxis or public transport. Activities, expensive tours or free walking tours.
And remember, there's no right or wrong budget. Travel your own way.
Absolutely. Some people backpack on $30 a day, others spend $500 a day. Both are valid.
Step 4. Choose your travel style.
This is about how you want to travel. Are you going solo or joining a tour?
Solo travel means traveling alone. Tour means traveling with a group and a guide.
I'm going solo this time. Or, we booked a guided tour of Italy.
I love solo travel. Last year, I did 3 weeks backpacking through Southeast Asia completely alone. A little bit at first, but it was also incredibly freeing. I could do whatever I wanted, change plans on a whim, meet people.
What was the best part?
The spontaneity. Like, I was in Vietnam and met some people at a hostel, and we decided to rent motorbikes and explore the countryside. If I'd been on a tour, I never could have done that.
That does sound amazing. But solo travel also means more responsibility, right?
Oh, for sure. You have to plan everything yourself, navigate unfamiliar places, handle problems.
That's where tours come in handy. With a tour, everything is organized for you.
The tour includes accommodation, meals, and transportation. Or our guide handled all the logistics.
I did a tour of Peru, and it was fantastic. The guide spoke Spanish, knew all the best spots, handled all the bookings.
Did you feel like you had enough freedom, though?
Not as much as solo travel, no. We had to stick to the schedule, visit the places on the itinerary, but it was less stressful.
So it's a trade-off. Solo travel equals more freedom, more flexibility, more adventure. But more planning and more challenges. Tours equals less freedom, but less stress, language support, and social interaction.
I prefer the freedom of solo travel. Or, I like the structure of a tour.
There's also a middle option, semi-independent travel. You book some tours for specific activities, but plan the rest yourself.
We're doing a day tour of the temples, but the rest of the trip is on our own.
That's my favorite approach. Best of both worlds.
Smart. Get local expertise for the tricky parts, but maintain your freedom. Step 5. Book your transportation.
This means figuring out how to get to your destination.
The main options are plane or flight, train, bus, car.
We're flying to New York, or we're taking the train across Europe.
When choosing transportation, consider 3 things: distance, time, and cost.
Flying is faster but more expensive. Or the bus is cheaper but takes way longer.
I once took a bus from London to Amsterdam to save money. It was like 10 hours overnight.
10 hours. Was it awful?
It wasn't great. The seats didn't recline much. I barely slept. But I saved 100 pounds compared to flying.
I guess that's the trade-off. Comfort versus cost.
Exactly. Now I'm older and less broke, so I just fly.
Important phrase. Book in advance. Or book early.
If you book in advance, you'll get better prices. Or, we booked our flights early to avoid peak prices.
The opposite is last-minute booking. Booking right before you travel.
Last-minute flights are usually super expensive.
Yeah, unless you find a crazy deal.
Other useful vocabulary: direct flight, no stops. Connecting flight, you change planes. One-way ticket, only going, not returning. Round-trip ticket, going and coming back.
I booked a direct flight to avoid layovers. Or, round-trip tickets were cheaper than two one-ways.
And always compare prices on different websites. Sometimes the airline's website is cheaper, sometimes it's a booking site.
Yes, do your research. Step 6. Book your accommodation.
This is where you'll sleep during your trip. Your main options are hotels, apartments, or hostels.
Hotels are the traditional option. Private room, daily cleaning, front desk service.
We're staying at a hotel near the train station, or the hotel includes breakfast.
Apartments, or Airbnb, give you more space and usually a kitchen.
We rented an apartment so we could cook our own meals, or the Airbnb had a washer, which was super helpful.
I love booking apartments for longer trips. Having a kitchen saves so much money.
How much do you think you save?
Probably like $20 to $30 a day. Instead of eating out for every meal, I make breakfast and maybe lunch, then go out for dinner.
That adds up. Over a week, that's like $150 to $200 saved.
Exactly. Plus, you can buy snacks and drinks and keep them in the fridge instead of paying hotel minibar prices.
Mini bars are such a ripoff.
Total scam.
The third option is hostels, budget accommodation, usually with shared rooms.
Hostels are great for solo travelers or backpackers. They're cheap and social.
I'm staying in a hostel to meet other travelers, or the hostel has a shared kitchen and common area.
When I was backpacking, I stayed in hostels all the time. I met some of my best travel friends in hostel common rooms.
Did you feel safe?
Mostly, yeah. I always read reviews first and chose highly rated hostels. And I kept my valuables locked up.
Good point. Always read reviews before booking any accommodation.
Yes. Check what people say about location, cleanliness, noise, safety.
Speaking of location, that's crucial. You want to be near attractions or public transport.
The hotel is within walking distance of everything. Or, the apartment is near a metro station, so getting around is easy.
I once booked a cheap hotel in Barcelona. Seemed like a great deal. Then I realized it was an hour from the city center.
Oh no.
I wasted so much time and money on taxis. It would have been cheaper to just book a place in the city center.
So the lesson is, location matters more than price sometimes.
Absolutely. Pay a bit more for a central location. It's worth it.
Step 7. Plan your activities.
This is the fun part, deciding what you'll actually do on your trip.
You should research museums, parks, and nature. Landmarks, famous places. Local food. Events and festivals. Cultural experiences.
I want to visit the Louvre Museum, or let's check out the local night market.
A landmark is a famous or important place, like the Eiffel Tower, Statue of Liberty, Big Ben.
We're going to see all the major landmarks, or that temple is a historical landmark.
Important phrase, must see. Something you absolutely should not miss.
The Grand Canyon is a must-see, or this restaurant is a must-try for foodies.
When I was planning Japan, I made a huge list of must-see places. Temples, gardens, Mount Fuji.
Did you actually do everything on the list?
No way. I had way too much planned. I learned that you need to be realistic about time.
Yes. Don't overschedule. Leave room for spontaneity.
We have a flexible itinerary, or I'm leaving some days open for spontaneous adventures.
Some of my best travel memories are from unplanned moments. Like, I was in Prague, just wandering around, and I stumbled into this tiny jazz club.
Oh?
It was amazing. Live music, local crowd, cheap drinks. I stayed until 2 a.m. If I'd overplanned my day, I would have missed it.
That's the magic of travel.
So yes, do research and have ideas, but don't plan every single hour.
Balance is key. Have a rough plan, but stay flexible.
Another tip: book tickets in advance for popular attractions.
We pre-booked tickets to the museum to skip the line. Or, I bought tickets online to save time.
Some places sell out, especially during peak season.
The Anne Frank House in Amsterdam? You have to book months in advance.
Really? Months?
Yes, it's incredibly popular. I tried to book 2 weeks before and couldn't get tickets.
So the lesson: research popular attractions and book ahead.
And always check opening hours. Some museums are closed on Mondays or certain holidays.
Yes. I showed up at a museum once and it was closed. So frustrating. Step 8. Pack and prepare.
This is about getting everything ready before you leave.
First, pack appropriate clothes based on weather and activities.
I'm packing light layers because the weather can change. Or, I need hiking boots for the trails.
Key phrase: pack light. Don't bring too much stuff.
I always pack light because I hate carrying heavy bags. Or, pack light so you have room for souvenirs.
I am terrible at packing light. I always overpack.
What's your worst overpacking story?
Okay. I went to Thailand for 2 weeks. I brought a huge suitcase packed like 10 outfits, 3 pairs of shoes.
And?
I wore the same 3 things the whole trip. Everything else just sat in my suitcase. And dragging that heavy bag around? Nightmare.
Classic mistake.
Now I try to pack light, but it's hard. I always think, what if I need this?
The rule I use? Lay out everything you want to bring, then remove half of it.
Really?
Trust me, you never need as much as you think.
Okay, so clothes are important, but don't forget essential documents.
You need passport or ID, tickets, flight, train, etc., accommodation confirmations, travel insurance papers, visas if required.
Make sure your passport is valid for at least 6 months. Or, I printed all my confirmations just in case.
And make copies of important documents. Keep them separate from the originals.
I emailed myself scans of my passport. Or, I keep a photocopy in my bag.
Next up, money preparation.
You need to think about how you'll pay for things. Local cash credit cards, debit cards.
I'm bringing euros and using my credit card for big purchases. Or, I'll withdraw cash from ATMs when I arrive.
Important. Notify your bank before you travel.
I called my bank to let them know I'm traveling. Or, I updated my travel dates in the banking app.
I forgot to do this once and my card got blocked in Spain.
Oh no!
I tried to pay for dinner and it was declined. I had to call my bank from a foreign number, explain everything. Such a hassle.
So always notify your bank. It takes like 2 minutes and saves you so much stress.
Seriously, learn from my mistake.
Finally, pack some extras. Phone charger and adapter. First aid kit, band-aids, pain reliever, etc. Reusable water bottle. Sunscreen. Hand sanitizer.
I always bring a portable charger because my phone dies fast, or a reusable water bottle saves money and plastic.
And check the voltage if you're bringing electronics. Some countries use different plugs and voltage.
I need a travel adapter for Europe. Or, my laptop works with any voltage.
So step 8 is all about being prepared. Pack smart, bring your documents, sort out money, and you're ready to go.
And the final step: enjoy your trip.
This is what it's all about. All the planning leads to this moment.
Embrace every moment, take lots of photos, try new things, meet people, relax.
Just embrace the experience, or I'm soaking it all in.
Soak it all in means to fully enjoy and absorb the experience.
The view was incredible. I just stood there soaking it all in.
And remember, things won't always go perfectly.
Flights get delayed, you'll get lost, you might miss a bus.
But those mishaps become part of your story.
We got completely lost in Venice, but we found this amazing cafe. Or, The rain ruined our beach day, but we discovered a cool museum instead.
Some of the best memories come from things going wrong.
Exactly. So stay positive, be flexible, and enjoy the adventure.
Now let's review all the key vocabulary.
All right, everyone, we covered a lot of vocabulary today. Let's review the most important words.
Repeat after us.
Number 1, destination. Destination.
Where's your destination?
I haven't chosen a destination yet.
Number 2, peak season.
Peak season. We're avoiding peak season to save money.
Peak season in Europe is July and August.
Number 3, budget.
Budget. What's your budget for the trip?
We're working with a tight budget.
Number 4, solo travel.
Solo travel. I love solo travel because of the freedom.
Solo travel can be intimidating at first.
Number 5, book in advance.
Book in
in
advance.
advance.
We booked in advance to get better prices.
If you book in advance, you have more options.
Number 6, accommodation.
Accommodation. What kind of accommodation are you looking for?
Our accommodation is near the city center.
Number 7, must see.
Must see.
see.
The Colosseum is a must-see in Rome.
Are there any must-see places I should visit?
Number 8, pack light.
Pack light. I always try to pack light.
Packing light makes traveling so much easier.
And number 9, soak it all in.
Soak it all
in.
in. Just relax and soak it all in.
I stood on the beach, soaking it all in.
Amazing! You're ready to plan a trip in English.
So today we walked through the complete trip planning process, all 8 steps.
We covered choosing your destination, deciding when to go, setting your budget, choosing your travel style, booking transportation, booking accommodation, planning activities, packing and preparing.
And the most important step? Actually enjoying your trip.
We also learned tons of practical vocabulary like peak season, budget, solo travel, must-see, pack light.
All phrases that real native speakers use every day when talking about travel.
So next time you're planning a trip, you'll know exactly what to do and how to talk about it in English.
You've got this.
All right, question time.
We want to know, where is your dream destination? Where do you want to go more than anywhere else in the world?
Leave us a comment. Tell us where you want to go and why.
Is it a beach paradise? A bustling city? A mountain retreat?
And bonus question, what's stopping you from going? Is it money, time, fear?
Sometimes just talking about it helps make it real.
We love hearing your travel dreams.
So drop a comment and share with us.
All right, everyone, that's it for today's episode.
If you found this helpful, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
And next video, we're doing something super important. Do, does, and did in English.
We'll teach you when to use each one, how to form questions and negatives, and avoid common mistakes. Perfect for mastering English grammar.
You won't want to miss it.
Thanks so much for watching, and happy travels wherever you go.
See you next time.